So guys, welcome back to another episode of the Sunderland career mode, and this career mode is actually starting to go into December soon. We are in November, and we will go into December into this episode. So we have 4 games as usual in this episode. We have Bournemouth away from home, and then we have a home game against Hull City. This one is going to be the simulated one. And then we have a big game against Liverpool, our ex-team. The last, not the last career mode, but the one before that, we played with Liverpool for 2 seasons, and then we have a career, or no, not a career mode, a game against Leicester City, the last one of this episode, a home game against them, and we are still top of the league. Somehow we are still top of the league, and 1 point ahead of Chelsea, and 1 game in hand over Chelsea as well. So if we can get a win against Bournemouth here, that will look decent for us in the table. We have this team, we have Defoe, Ep5, Cashry, Albrighton. We have Rodwell, Nedang, Jones, Kone, Denir, Oviedo, and Pickford the goal. So let's jump into this game and hopefully get 3 points to start off the episode. I'm gonna do like this. Oviedo. Defoe. Oh, that goes in! Jermaine Defoe from outside the box. Look at this. Look at this shot. And go Defoe. Go. Bang that. Yes, another goal by Jermaine Defoe. Another goal by Jermaine Defoe. Holy shit, that's 2-0. Look at the run here. Heavy touch and boom, he squeezes through everyone. And that's 13 goals in the Premier League for Jermaine Defoe. He's the reason we are this high up in the league. Before this starts, I'm gonna make some substitutions here. I'm not gonna use him a lot anymore in this game. We're gonna use Jermaine Defoe. Heavy touch. This is gonna be his 3rd one. This is gonna be a 3rd, and that's a hat-trick for Jermaine Defoe. No one can catch him. No one can catch Jermaine Defoe. Holy shit, that's 3-0. Look at this. Heavy touch. And he's gone. Like there's no one catching up to him there. And the finish is just amazing. And there goes the final whistle, and the first game of this episode is gonna be a win, a 3-0 victory away from home. Daddy Defoe gets a hat-trick. And that is just amazing. Like 14 goals already into the season in the Premier League. 12 shots, 8 on target, and as you can see, Bournemouth had a few chances as well. 6 shots, 1 on target, but we came up big. All that because of Jermaine Defoe. He gets a 10 for this game. 3 goals for him. Albrighton, Rodwell, and Cashry with an assist each. But like, if Jermaine Defoe keeps up his form here, we will win the title for sure. Alright, now it's time for the game that's gonna be simulated. If you take a look at the table here, we have 3 points down to Manchester United and Liverpool, which means we are still at first place. Chelsea have 4 points up to us. We have a lot of points down to top 5 as well, so we are actually doing pretty well, and we're gonna simulate this game against Hull City, and this might actually be a loss. I'm not comfortable going into this game, but it's the easiest one to simulate, I guess. Like Leicester City hasn't a bad side, but Hull City has a pretty weak side. Yeah, we get a 2-0 loss. Mason and Maloney scores the goal for Hull City, and we lose 2-0 away from home, and that is just not ideal. Like, that is just really poor by us, but that means that we are gonna maybe drop points in the table. No, we have still the first place, same points as United though, and now we have an even bigger game against Liverpool. Oh, Defoe, Daddy Defoe, squeezes through, takes a penalty? That's a penalty! Yes! Come on! Daddy Defoe wins as a penalty! Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's definitely a penalty. Come on, we can go 1-0 up against Liverpool. Yep, that's 1-0. Jermaine Defoe with another goal, and now he has 15 goals into the season so far. That is just amazing. 15 goals in the Premier League. Like, the most I've scored with a player in the Premier League for one season was 30 goals with Luis Suarez, and if Jermaine Defoe can keep up that form, he will, like the form he has now, he will pass that by like half the season. Jermaine Defoe Space for Cashry here, maybe. Oh shit, I took a heavy touch. Find Defoe. 2-0, Jermaine Defoe! Come on! 5 goals in 2 games. Jermaine Defoe. Look at the defense of Liverpool. They can't leave Defoe that open. Leave Defoe that open and it's definitely going to be a goal. 16 goals in the Premier League now. 5 goals into this episode and we have already only played 2 games. No, 3 games into this actually. Oh. Mbappe Lotin. Yes, that's 3-0. Mbappe Lotin with a goal this time. That's 3-0 against Liverpool. Liverpool hasn't done anything. And that might be why they are struggling. Like, sure, they are top 3, but they are not performing well. Like the last few games, they have not performed well at all. I think they had like 2 losses in a row or something. Oh, ref, that's a foul. Alright, we get a win though. 3-0 victory away from home against Liverpool. Mbappe Lotin with a goal and Jermaine Defoe, the small and the big guy, with 2 goals this game. Now he has 5 goals in 2 games that we have played, of course. 3 shots, 0 on target by Liverpool. 8 shots, 6 on target by us. But like, Liverpool is struggling. They barely got through my defense. 9.2 on Defoe, 9.5 on Cashry. He gets the man of the match. I think he picked up like 2 assists or something. Defoe with 2 assists, with 2 goals, and Mbappe Lotin with 1. Yeah, 2 assists for Cashry and 1 assist by Mbappe Lotin. So he picks up 1 goal and 1 assist, the youngster, and Cashry picks up 2 assists. Jermaine Defoe picks up 2 goals, and we pick up 3 points. Alright, the last game of this episode is going to be against Leicester City, and they are really far down in the league, I think. Yeah, 14th place, 13 points, and 13 games played, 15 points. My bad. We are up on first place, 13 games played, 9 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw and 3 losses. Like, I don't understand how we are still that high up, even though we lost 3 games. That's just weird, because like, if you take a look at United, if you take a look at Stoke, they have 3 losses, but they only have 21 points. But yeah, we have 28 points, pretty decent stuff. But if we get like an injury on Daddy Defoe or someone, we are definitely gonna drop in the table like fast. But first off, the game against Leicester City. Don't understand why my manager rating are only on 70 when I'm top of the league, and they want me to finish like mid-table or something. But we're gonna take a look at the team a bit now, because we have a player that is back from an injury, and he goes by the name of Larsson. He's back from his injury, so we're gonna try him out. And we have Gunnarsson as well back from his injury, so we're gonna try these 2 out in the midfield there. Larsson, who we haven't used in this episode or in this career mode yet, because he got injured for 4 months in the preseason tournament. 55 sprint speed though, that's not that decent. But we're gonna try this out. Hopefully it will work out. Jump into this game, get 3 points against Leicester, and hopefully more goals with Daddy Defoe. I don't know, I can take that result, because they actually play better than me. I barely had any possession. Like, I picked up some possession in the end there. 44 possession against 56. 6 shots, 3 on target by Leicester. 4 shots, 3 on target by us. I think Slimani gets the man of the match. No, Jones gets this man of the match with a 7.7. I guess he defended decent. I don't know. Alright guys, we're gonna end this episode here. If you take a look at the table, we have dropped down to 2nd place with 29 points after 14 games. That because United has 1 game played more than us with 32 points as well, so they won their game. If we win our game, we will end up on 32 points as well. And Liverpool is 1 point behind us, Chelsea is 2 points behind us, Crystal Palace somehow is 4 points behind us. And if we take a look at the top goal scorer, we have a player there that is way above the 2nd place, Anthony Martial. Jermaine Defoe, 16 goals after only 14 games played. But if you take a look at how many goals we have scored 30 goals. And Jermaine Defoe has scored 16 of them. He scored more than half of our goals, which is really good, but at the same time not really good. Because if he will get injured, and I think he will, because he's playing really, like he's playing plenty of games, and he's old. That means that he's probably gonna get injured by the end of the seasons, like the end of the season where we need him the most. And if he is, like, who's gonna score the goals for us? Like, he is the player to score the goals for us. So I no idea how to do it if Daddy Defoe gets injured. But yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We picked up... Did we pick up 3 victories and 1... No, we picked up 2 victories, 1 draw and 1 loss in this game. I think. I'm not sure. We did that, right? Yeah, we did that. So yeah, we're gonna end this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you had. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. And I'll see you guys later with another video.